you?
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I've got Dr. Hall, and Dr. Leavitt, and here's the Dr. Stone. He's expecting you.
Please take your ID out of your wallet, sir. Doctor.
Yes.
Okay, you can go on through.
I'm telling you guys, you're going to see some things in here that'll make your hair stand on end. It's like they never heard of the Geneva Convention. When you guys' story hits, you're going to be the next Woodward and Bernstein. Here you go. This is the place I work. How you doing, guys? Boys, there's Lisa.
Hi.
Hardest working person here.
Hello.
I gotta go. Good to see you again. Hey, how you guys doing? All right.
Great.
Good to see you. They got some kind of a genetic splicing program going on in here involving some pretty infective agents. They're experimenting with reptiles right now.
Reptiles?
Yeah. Snakes. You guys ready to check it out?
Certainly.
Let's go.
So it is true what we heard.
This is what they have planned for our people.
I've seen enough.
Hey, where you guys going? Hey, there's a lot more to see. Oh. There's nothing to see here. For your information, we're heading to the basement, and there's nothing to see in the basement.
Hey, you folks lost or something?
Hello. Actually, yes, it's very embarrassing. You see, we were wondering if you could show us which way the cafeteria is.
Oh, the cafeteria. Yeah, you go right down the hall. It's probably about 3 or 4. What the hell was that all about?
Hey, I don't like this. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, you're gonna be all right.
Or maybe not.
What is this? I thought you guys were foreign correspondents, you know, looking to get a story to get some, some
Mr.
dirt.
Dutton, you're starting to bore me.
Set that thing and let's get out of here.
Set that thing? What are you guys gonna do? Blow up the building? Hey, it's pretty cool that we aren't gonna be here when it happens, huh?
Mr. Dutton, you're fired.
Hi, how are you? Hey, you two!
just experienced another earthquake in what scientists at Caltech are calling a noticeable increase in seismic activity. Combined with the
Richard!
temperatures.
Richard! Come on, Gertrude! Come on, girl! Come on! Come on! Yeah! Oh, yeah. Okay, afraid I can't take you this time with all the stuff I gotta carry back. But I promise you a ride next time. Yep, I do. Now look, hold down the fort till I get back. Go on. Bob, a little early to be hitting that booze, ain't it? Damn it, pull over, Bob. Don't make this any worse than it has to be.
I'll tell why I'm against the helmet law. If you go down, you better go down secure. Do you want to treat a patient with her head intact and everything else is messed up?
You know why you want to know helmet law? Because you have no brain, that's why.
Dr. Henning, is it all right if I take off Saturday? I need to shop for my wedding dress. You know I'm getting married in 3 weeks.
Sure, Josie. Just make sure I get an invite.
If I could, I'd make you a bridesmaid.
I could do that.
Thank you, Doctor. Dr. Vorman?
Yes, Randall? Her husband-to-be's one lucky guy.
Dr. Henning, Dr. Foreman, we have a code blue in ER. Dr. Henning, Dr. Foreman, to ER stat.
No signs of trauma. But there appears to be internal bleeding.
Hemorrhagic fever?
Body temperature is 106.
Let's ice him down, see if we can break it.
Yes, doctor.
How's he doing?
His vital signs are all dropping. Never seen anything like this.
Me neither. Flopping like a fish out of water right there in the middle of the road. Damn.
Let's run the whole gamut of blood tests. It's got to tell us something. And use all sterile precautions from now on. It could be contagious.
Is he gonna make it, Doc?
I don't know.
Dr. Edmonton?
Dr. Edmonton, huh? We're not even divorced yet.
A little early for you, isn't it?
I haven't been to bed.
So what, you become a party animal in my absence?
Well, you know Santa Mira, the town that rocks all night. Actually, I was wondering if you could do something for me.
This doesn't involve sexual favors or anything, does it?
Hey, you know, I do have other interests.
Really? Like what?
Well, all in good time. But first, I need your professional help.
Yeah?
A couple of days ago, Bob Jenkins was brought into ER in a near comatose condition with signs of hemorrhagic fever. All of his vital signs are in steep decline. We tried to stabilize him, but we lost him.
Oh, my God, David.
Blood tests haven't turned up anything, so I was wondering, if I were to send you a sample...
Could I do a more sophisticated analysis behind Uncle Sam's back?
Well, he was a taxpayer.
Yeah, he was.
Sure, David,
Send it over. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, you're a doll.
Don't start with the sweet talk again.
Hey, that's nothing. I got a whole new repertoire. You gotta come back here. Let me try it out on you sometime.
David, I cannot have this conversation.
I know. You have to save the world first.
That and my sanity.
Does this mean you're standing firm on the sexual favors thing?
Goodbye, David.
Billy? Billy? Billy, where is it?
Babe, my mom sent us a check.
Great, Dave. Maybe Mr. Williams can cash it for you down at the diner. Don't forget to bring on a gallon of milk tonight, okay?
All right, okay. I'll see you later, Bill. I'll see you.
Oh. Billy? Billy? Oh, my God.
Just a defense reflex. You probably scared it.
You scared the hell out of me.
Well, you probably scared it back. The rattlesnake is one of the most misunderstood creatures on Earth.
I hate him.
I can understand that. That should do it.
Good. Hey, Doc, how's your wife?
She's fine, Billy.
Good. I sure hope you guys get back together.
Thanks.
Yeah, I gotta get to my job.
Oh, wait a minute. We gotta make sure the anti-venom does its work.
You said yourself nobody dies from rattlesnake bite these days.
Well, I didn't say that exactly. And a bite like yours could cause a lot of pain and discomfort. Could even make you sick.
But we caught it early.
Yeah, we did. But there could be side effects to the medication. So I want you to stick around for just a couple of hours till we see how things go, okay?
How are we feeling? Christine's on line 1.
Oh, thanks. Hang in, Billy.
Oh, thank you. Could I get another, please? My throat's kind of scratchy.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Ow!
Are you okay?
It's nothing. I'll be right back with that refill. There's a remote if you want to watch TV.
And citizens in these parts have been more than a little unnerved by Mother Nature over the last few weeks. And now, the latest in a series of minor quakes that have shaken up the small desert community of Santa Mira Springs occurred early this morning. This one rumbled through town. Seismologists...
Hey,
Hey, I have something for you.
I expected no less.
That blood sample you sent contains an unknown virus.
When do you think you'll be able to ID it?
Well, I haven't broken it down completely yet, but right now this doesn't look like anything I've ever seen before.
You're kidding.
Looks like you've stumbled on a brand new bug.
I think Bob Jenkins stumbled on it first.
In any case, I'm sure my superiors will be very interested in this.
Could be the break you've been looking for.
Let's not go there, David.
Okay, deal.
Any idea as to how Bob was exposed to this thing?
Not yet.
David, just to be safe, you should probably have his body cremated right away.
Well, glad you could grace us with your presence today, son. Come on, step it up. I got orders piling up to my ears out here.
Mr. Williams,
You sure you're all right, Billy? You don't look so good.
Don't worry about me, okay? I'm in the peak condition of my life.
There you go.
Thank you. I can't believe how busy it is in here. I've never seen it so busy.
No, I think it's like my grandmama used to say. People eat when they get nervous. And all these little earthquakes we've been having around here, I think they've got people just a mite nervous.
Okay. Oh, my to-go order.
You bet.
Thank you.
Hey, Grover.
Can I get a menu?
You bet. Hey, you go. Sorry, we're just a little busy today.
No, that's fine. I'm not in any hurry.
All right.
Oh, great. Thank you.
That do it for you today?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, one more thing. There you go. Happy Edgar face. Keep you smiling all day.
Oh, thank you. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Billy? Billy! Hey! Call 911! Hey!
Pump that up another 5 cc's for the next 30 minutes. And check with the coroner's office. I want to make sure Bob Jenkins didn't exhibit any puncture wounds from the snake bite.
Dave, this is not the work of a rattlesnake.
Listen, we got to check every angle we can. Let's get him in isolation, and I want to get a second blood test on him.
What's the matter with him?
We don't know for certain. Did Billy ever spend time out at Bob Jenkins' place?
I think he used to ride his bike out there as a kid, but that was years ago.
Jenkins ever eat the diner when he was in town?
Well, I'm not sure, but... Oh, my God. You think Billy is the same thing that killed Bob Jenkins? It can't be. Billy is young. He's strong. He's... I think I have food poisoning.
We need an isolation bed, now.
Yes, doctor.
Hey, help her! Hurry! Oh, my God. John, come here! Eric! Eric!
What is happening?
2 days ago, Billy Sanderson was admitted to Santa Mira General and treated for a venomous snake bite. He snuck out without being discharged and showed up at his job as a fry cook for a local diner. At the end of his shift, he collapsed into a seizure, was rushed back to the hospital, nearly comatose, and put on life support. He died about a half an hour ago.
Approximately 8,000 people a year receive venomous snake bites in this country, resulting in 9 to 15 fatalities. It appears your Mr. Sanderson was one of the unlucky ones. But why bring it to my attention?
I'm not so sure a snake was the culprit in this instance, General. If you'll examine the report more closely, you'll see that Billy's symptoms were identical to those of Bob Jenkins, Santa Mira virus patient 0, 4 other patrons from the restaurant, as well as the nurse who cared for Billy, are sick with the same symptoms. General, we're looking at a previously unknown, highly contagious viral infection that's a proven killer. These people need our help.
Well, I think it's really a civilian matter, Dr. Edmonton.
I have a vested interest in this one, sir. I grew up in that town. I still have some family there.
Dr. Edmonton, you're a valued asset here. I think you know that. Your breakthroughs in the treatment and cure of infectious diseases help safeguard our troops against the very real threat of biological warfare. So if this Santa Mira virus is of such concern to you, then perhaps we could look into it.
Thank you, General. Dr. Henning has promised to send some more blood samples. I'll get to work on them as soon as they arrive.
Fine.
We'll get this thing mapped down to its last gene and figure out a way to destroy it.
It's amazingly similar, I have to admit. But an exact match it isn't.
It's been 10 years, Artie. We may be looking at some sort of mutation. Besides some small-town quack and our own Dr.
Edmonton.
Who else knows about this?
Has anyone talked to her fiancé?
We can't get in touch with him. Maybe it's just as well.
We're doing everything we can, David. At least there have been no further cases.
How long has it been?
Almost 4 hours now.
Let's just keep our fingers crossed.
She's far too inquisitive, Artie.
We can't allow her access to any further evidence.
Why is that?
National security is at risk here.
Not to mention our own asses.
We can't afford to have the White House prying into this business. That's why.
Yes, sir.
I'm expecting an important shipment of biological samples from Santa Mira Springs, California. Notify me and only me the moment it arrives.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here's what we've got. It travels through the bloodstream so quickly that an infected person is contagious within minutes. We don't know how it spreads.
Nurse Randall said she cut her hand on a piece of broken glass that Billy Sanderson was drinking from. So it may be that some form of direct contact is necessary, either through blood or saliva.
So you don't think it's airborne?
My guess is no. Not yet, anyway. All right.
A sore throat and a mild cough. Progresses into spasms, hemorrhagic fever, convulsions, coma, and death.
But where did it originate? What's the connecting link between Bob Jenkins and Billy?
Hey, morning, Doc. What can I get for you? Got some great specials this morning.
Sorry, you had no time. Do you have a few minutes? I'd like to ask you some questions.
Questions? About Billy?
Yeah.
Hey, Doc.
Jack?
Have a seat.
Thanks.
You know, I saw Christine's sister out in town the other day. And she said that you two might be able to get back.
thing's not going to go off, is it?
It's just an old flare gun. Just got to keep it in good working order. You never know. It may come in handy with all these aftershocks and such. So what do you want to talk to me about?
I was wondering if I could borrow the keys to Bob Jenkins' place.
Yeah, I suppose so. Got to keep a lookout on that dog of his. Ain't nobody been able to bring her in. And she might take odd to a stranger just poking around, if you know what I mean.
Understood.
What exactly are you looking for out there, anyway?
Well, something killed Bob, and I'd like to figure out what it is.
Damn shame all them people sick out there. Well, anyway, here they are, Doc. It's one of them.
Thanks.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, Eric, I got a field specimen I want picked up and taken to the lab.
The new Santa Mira blood samples exhibit E. coli. There's absolutely no trace of the bug that killed Bob Jenkins and Billy Sanderson.
Yes, you should be very pleased. Just tell the folks back home to boil their water.
General, Dr. Henning was so sure of those symptoms, and he knows what he's talking about.
Oh, I'm sure in most cases he does. But it wouldn't be the first misdiagnosis in medical history. Probably not the last.
General Sparks on 3.
Thank you. I've got to take this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ready for immediate departure.
The whole thing slowly starts to make sense.
What'd you find out?
Turns out Jenkins did stop in at Edgar's. In fact, he was at the diner the day he got sick.
Was Billy working that day?
Yeah. But if Jenkins did infect Billy, why would it take 2 days before he showed any symptoms? All other contact cases were symptomatic within a few hours.
Well, maybe Bob's dog will tell us something. You check the progress on that?
I'm all over it.
Dr. Henning?
Dr. Henning?
I have Dr. Edmonton for you on line 2.
Yes, put her through.
The lab results are in. It's E. coli.
That's ridiculous. I know E. coli when I see it. These people are not dying of E. coli.
David, I saw the test results.
Well, they're wrong. I'm telling you, Christine, this is something completely different.
All right, look, you know what? I'll call you when I get home. I can't talk about this here.
David, K9 lab report is in.
Snake bites Bob Jenkins' dog. Dog infects Jenkins. Both dead. Snake bites Billy Sanderson. Billy infects Josie Randall and Edgar's customers. All dead or dying.
You really think this thing started with a snake bite?
Not sure what it looks like.
Come on, we're not talking about salmonella here, Dave. This is a snake, for Christ's sake.
Well, nonetheless, we still have to notify animal control and put out some kind of advisory.
Dr. Henning?
Are you with state?
U.S. Army. We're here to help you control an epidemic.
Thank God it's over.
Let's hope so.
I don't know what was going on.
You won't be needing that suit anymore, General. For the last 36 hours, there haven't been any new cases. The epidemic is under control, at least for now. How's that advisory coming?
Animal Control and County Health will be issuing a joint statement.
Good.
Advisory?
About the snakes.
Snakes?
Dr. Henning believes that rattlesnakes are the carriers of the disease.
By this time tomorrow, the whole country will know about it. We figure it's our best defense.
A good idea, Doctor. I want an immediate and total blackout of all non-military communication. Are you in charge here?
Yeah, that'd be correct. Advise you to keep that in mind.
Santa Mira Springs is under immediate quarantine for purposes of containing a lethal viral infection.
By whose authority?
General Arthur Manchek, U.S. Army. We would expect your full cooperation in helping to control the citizenry. No one is to enter or leave the area until further notice. Is that understood? Sheriff?
Yeah, and I've seen what that disease can do. All right, okay. Do it.
Thank you.
Stay in the door frame, sweetie.
Mom, this is me.
Yeah, Hello?
Hi, Sue. It's Christine. Listen,
I was thinking about coming home for a few days. Could I stay with you?
Sure, you can. I mean, this place is rocking around a lot, but you're welcome.
yeah, so I've heard. All right, well, look, I'll let you know when I get a flight, okay?
Okay, I'll see you. Hey, back. Come on. Okay, let's see how bad it was.
Come on. All right, just move along. You don't need to know anything. Move along.
This is Manchek. Full mobilization. That's right. Establish base camp according to plan. That little ground trembler changes nothing.
We have felt the earth move out here, but now a development that's potentially even more disturbing, a complete communications blackout from Santa Mira Springs since a 3.9 quake hit just moments ago. There is...
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the... 411 Connect.
Native West Airlines, please.
The situation in Santa Mira is worse than we feared. A rare form of the Ebola virus has run rampant.
Ebola? General, there have never been multiple cases of Ebola in the U.S.
Not until now, sir.
How did this happen?
Well, we could speculate ad infinitum as to how it showed up on our doorstep, but it doesn't change the fact that it's here.
How many dead?
Approaching 4 figures, sir.
That's over 10% of the town's population.
With another 40% symptomatic.
Those transmission rates are frightening.
We think it may become airborne.
My God.
We're exercising maximum containment, but it's a possibility the entire population is already infected.
We could be sitting on a time bomb.
I recommend Directive 712.
No, General. The president would never consider such an option while there's even one person left alive.
With all due respect, sir, it's our best way of circumventing a pandemic.
It's not going to happen, General. Just because people are sick doesn't mean they forfeit their human rights. Conventional containment is the only option for now.
Stay calm. Avoid any unnecessary trips from your home. Each time you leave your home, you are at risk of coming in contact with the virus. Please do not panic. Please stay calm. Each time you leave your home, you are at risk of coming in contact with the virus. Avoid any unnecessary trips from your home.
Damn government invasion is what it is. The bitches think they own this place. This is my land. Hey, little brother, now you nail that up real good. If they come after us, they're gonna have to fight their way through here.
And we still got all those Y2K supplies, right?
Yeah, well, we may be a little low on the ammo, but we got plenty of food and water. We ought to be able to hold up here for a couple of weeks at least. We need to. Ah! Damn it! Oh, son of a bitch! Goddamn snakes! Oh.
Oh, my God.
Man, I hate snakes.
A complete communications blackout has continued over the small desert community of Santa Mira Springs, while the United States Army has amassed at the outskirts of town. Now, while it is not known whether the blackout is related to yesterday's earthquake, a Pentagon spokesman would only say that a statement is forthcoming.
Hold it right there, please.
I'm sorry, ma'am. This is a quarantined area.
I'm with Viral Research, U.S. Department of Defense. Private, open the barricade.
Let her through. I'll be okay, baby. Don't worry. I can tough it out. It's just a snake bite, for Christ's sake.
Larry, you gotta see a doctor.
I'm not going in. I don't surrender that easy. No way.
Your fever's way high, sugar.
Y'all ain't thinking about going into town, are you?
My throat is so sore.
Stop. Ma'am, could you move through, please? Ma'am, keep moving forward, please.
Hey.
Hey. What are you doing here?
I couldn't get through on the phone. I thought maybe you guys were wiped out in the earthquake or something.
Well, the phones are all out. Even my cell phone's down. Why, did you try to call me?
No. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you, too.
So, about the virus?
Well, it's definitely not E. coli, but contained in any event.
You sure?
Gestation period's so fast, they would have known if there were new cases by now.
So all the original patients are dead?
I'm afraid so.
If the disease is contained, why the military quarantine?
That's what I was going to ask you.
He got bit by a rattlesnake.
Orderlies? Another snake bite. Take you to bed 23.
Oh, I'm gonna be all right. I'll be all right.
How about you, man? Do you feel all right?
I don't feel so good myself.
Nurse?
Yes, doctor.
Can you help me here, please? And you? Are you okay?
I'm just fine.
Could you wait here for a second? I'll be back.
Do you have some virus that's spread by rattlesnakes? Bizarre. I still don't get the military presence.
Well, they don't know how fast this thing works. They're probably just being overly cautious. They'll pull out once they realize the danger's over. But it's nice to know that you still care.
Oh, yes, I know.
Yeah, looks like I made the trip for nothing.
Maybe not. You still need a place to stay?
My sisters will do just fine.
Rattlesnake bite with Santa Maria symptoms and an apparent contact case.
When was the bite?
Hours ago. They were afraid of coming to town.
I want them in immediate quarantine, around-the-clock observation.
All right.
And now's your chance to see this thing firsthand.
Hey, don't be going down to the frog pond, okay? I want you to stay near the house until we find out what's going on.
I'll just be in the backyard.
Hey, I mean it. Oh, my God, Christy. Hey, how did you get here? All the roads are closed. We're not letting anyone in or out.
Look, don't go into town, okay? I can't stay. I've got to get to the hospital and help David. There have been 2 new cases of the infection that killed all those people.
Does this have anything to do with all the helicopters flying around?
I'm pretty sure it does.
I thought this whole virus thing was winding down. That's what I heard on the news reports.
Things have changed.
I wish I could talk to Dwayne. I can't call him. Nothing works around here.
Look, Susan, I know this is going to sound stupid, but they think this virus is spread by snake bite. So please be careful.
Oh, what are you going to tell me next? Don't play with matches?
I'm serious.
Okay.
Where's Jimmy?
He's outside. Where'd you get that? Oh, no.
Can I keep it?
Oh, I don't know. I think we should see if he belongs to somebody.
To Christine. Like my new kitten?
Dr. Henning.
Hey, Jack.
I didn't know you were in town. Hell of a time of a visit, isn't it?
Yeah, well, just wanted to help out.
Well, it's good to see you.
You too. And Jack, it's Edmonton again. me. Have you seen... Oh, sorry. No problem. Well?
We've got 4 more snake bite victims back there.
What? How could there possibly be that many?
I don't know. Maybe the tremors are setting them off.
General Manchek? I wouldn't think an E. coli outbreak worthy of your personal supervision.
The facts are clear to me now.
So the samples we tested...
Obviously some sort of mix-up.
You two know each other?
Why was I left out of the loop?
Christine, as a civilian employee of the U.S. Army, there are certain situations we're not comfortable putting you in, and this is one of them. However, now that you're here, looks like you'll be staying a while. No one is allowed out of the quarantined area until we beat this thing.
I take that as a yes. Starting to see more contact cases.
Oh, God.
Manchek still here?
No, he went back to base camp. He promised to get us some more supplies.
What, guns and ammo? We need our medical supplies.
For such a small town, there's suddenly a whole lot of rattlesnakes around.
They've always been around. They just usually don't keep such a high profile.
You think it has to do with all the seismic activity?
Well, normally they go underground during the heat of day to cool off. Maybe the tremors are driving them to the surface.
We need to get our hands on one of them.
Well, I prefer to keep my distance, thank you very much.
These rattlesnakes are surviving that virus in their system day in and day out.
Of course. They've developed an immunity just like any host.
We need to tap into the host's immune system and siphon off some antibodies.
And then we might have something.
Manchek. Artie, I want you on standby for Directive 712. You already have the support of the President's senior science advisor, and I'll be talking again with his chief of staff in the morning.
Are there no other options, sir?
I wish there were, Artie. Just be ready pending my final orders.
Understood.
Can I call her Spot?
You can call her whatever you want, but I think that's a dog's name, isn't it?
Then I'll call her Sally.
All right, that makes sense. But... sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Go get your coffee. I'll cover your post. Thanks.
Look up when exactly he came in.
Yes, doctor.
Thanks.
I'm here to pick up my brother.
Your brother?
Larry Kaczynski.
Kaczynski?
That's right. You had your chance, now I want to take him to a real hospital up in Stevensville.
I'm afraid that's impossible. He's one of our isolation patients.
Maybe you don't hear so good. I'm here to pick up my brother.
Please, put the gun down.
Larry? Larry, where are you,
This is
man?
a hospital. These people are sick.
I'm here to get you, Larry. Stay back.
Calm down.
You stay back. Larry! Stay back. All right, brother. Stay back. Oh, okay. What is this shit, man? You don't need all this shit. I got the car outside. I'll get you home, man. Come on, brother. Come on. Get out of here. Stay back. Come on, brother. Everybody cool? Stay back. All right, come on, we'll get you home, boy. You all right, brother? What do you think you're doing? Stop! Good way to get yourself killed.
Don't do it, Frank. This isn't gonna help Larry.
I'd like to get a second opinion on that, Doc. Stay back. Come on, brother. Come on. Look out, boys. I got a sick one here. All right. Get yourself in there. Watch it. Have a good day, boys.
I'll be all right. Go after that patient.
There's a virus patient in that car. Command, we got a loose. They're in a Lincoln County car heading north.
Getting the hell out of here, Larry. It's you and me, brother.
According to my information, it was in self-defense, Doctor. He'd already blown one chopper out of the sky, killing 2 of my men, and he was about to take out another.
The chopper fired first.
My understanding is those were warning shots.
That's a hell of a stern warning, isn't it?
If even one infected person gets out of this town, the entire country would be in jeopardy.
Then why haven't your troops captured a host? You know it's our best chance for a cure.
We're looking into that.
You know, I've lost 15 people to this thing. I got 24 new cases yesterday. My people are working day and night. And you haven't even sent over the equipment we were promised. What the hell are you waiting for?
We're doing the best we can, Doctor.
Yeah.
I'll meet with the president immediately. In the meantime, I want a door-to-door search. Check all the outlying areas within the quarantine. The president will need a 100% assurance that there are absolutely no survivors before he'll even consider something like this.
It's being done as we speak. Your country thanks you, sir.
Everything okay in here?
Yeah.
That must have been the main shack. You sure you're okay? You seem a little shook up.
Yeah, I guess I got used to living without earthquakes.
See what you've been missing here?
Yeah. David?
Yes?
Do you believe in God? I mean, a real God? I mean, a God who is looking out for all of us?
Sometimes.
Any quake damage or injuries?
Not yet. If we're right about the seismic activity, we can be expecting more snakebite victims. Those things could be out there in record numbers.
Yeah, but not for long. It's got to be at least 90 degrees out there. We'll be looking for a place to cool off.
What next? They'll be jumping out of people's ice boxes?
Actually, I think I know a little place they might like.
Why didn't I bring a gun? Where do you guys come from? Some kind of snake gathering? Okay, I can do this. Just keep breathing, I can do this. Hey, huh? Out of the way, come on. There we go. Don't do that. Do not do that. Okay, all right, I tell you what. You guys let me slide on this thing. I promise you. No more wallets, no more shoes, no more belts. And that's tough because you would make a beautiful belt. So just ease out there, okay? Good boy, good boy.
Go.
These guys. Real. Pink.
Why don't you take a break, Christine? I'll finish this. Good, you found one.
Yes.
Now, what are we going to do with it?
We're gonna milk it.
You're going to milk it.
Okay. I'll milk it. Where's Chris?
Oh, why don't you just sit down?
Eric! Eric!
Artie, we've got final clearance on Directive 712. I'll be arriving as soon as possible.
Right.
With this, I can isolate the antibodies. But it's only a finite amount.
Is it going to be enough for all those people in Seaward?
It's enough for Christine, and that'll have to do until we can figure out a way to make this stuff synthetically.
Good to see you, Artie. Wish you could be under better circumstances. Me too. Let's get to work. Yes, sir.
Anyone found outside the safety of their own home will be arrested. The Army is perfecting the vaccine. You will be notified when inoculated.
I've had just about enough of this. Let's go.
Come on, baby. I haven't even got your back yet. You can't leave me now. you're worried.
But you said that to all the dogs.
Got the traveler's checks?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jewelry from the safe deposit box. This is pepper spray, all right? We're not going to expect any trouble from you. Comes up, you spray him, and take off. I'll be right behind you. Everything's going to be okay.
Ma'am, this is a quarantine area.
General, 2 civilian vehicles have broken quarantine. They're headed north on Mountain Pass.
This is Commanding General Sparks. I want that vehicle stopped immediately.
Chopper's already in pursuit, sir.
I want immediate radio contact with those choppers. Already outside the area of our control. Sterilization is our only option.
But, sir...
You heard me. Light them up.
Great. Something to look forward to tomorrow.
As the sun breaks over the Bristol Mountains overlooking Santa Mira Springs, speculation runs rampant as to why the U.S. Army would pull out of the tiny desert town in the midst of what has been labeled a viral epidemic. The White House is expected to issue a statement within the hour.
Yes? Yes, you did it?
The first artificially created antibodies to the Santa Mira Springs virus.
Now, all we have to do is find a way to mass produce it.
I've got to get this recipe to General Manchek.
Jimmy? Mommy forgot to turn the water back on. Can you switch that valve like I showed you?
Okay, Mom.
could have all the equipment we need here by helicopter within a couple of hours. I could make enough vaccine to inoculate the entire town if necessary. General, we don't have any time to delay on this.
We can't help you.
What in the hell is this?
Get that bird in the sky now.
Should have been back by now. Take care of things here, Eric. I want to see what's going on.
Okay.
Jimmy, go get Mommy's car keys quickly, please.
The U.S. Army now hopes to stop this deadly plague that's already wiped out the entire population of Santa Mira Springs with a firebomb attack on the ghost town. The stealth fighter has already lifted off from Vandenberg Air Force Base just a short time ago. It's expected over the target area, which lie just beyond those hills there, within just a few minutes. These are now the final detachments of troops leaving the area. No one left now in Santa Mira Springs.
We were expecting you. Artie, we have another guest. You find a good doctor a seat?
This is Blue Leader 1 to Command Base. I'm 35 minutes from target.
What the hell is going on here? People are dying in town.
There are always civilian casualties of war, Dr. Hinney.
This isn't a war.
I used the term loosely. I should have said the ability to wage war.
You're responsible for this virus, aren't you? You created this thing.
We called it the Satan bug. Not entirely original, I'm afraid, but, well, the biblical connotations proved irresistible given the bug's carrier. A genetically engineered breed of super snake, far more aggressive and cunning than its mundane cousins. To be deployed against Saddam's troops during Desert Storm. Unfortunately, a messy security breach some years ago caused the program to be suspended. Though not before a number of the prototype specimens escaped into the wild and began to breed.
Tom, all due respect, they have the vaccine. It's not too late to save those people.
And the carriers?
We know where their den is now. I say we turn the flamethrowers on the slithering bastards and be done with it.
Artie, I'm appalled at your lack of judgment. Nobody on the outside knows anything about these snakes. And we're going to keep it that way. Directive 712 will continue on schedule.
It's gone far enough. On my own authority, I'm aborting this thing. There's no need for any further death.
Maybe just one more. I hope you understand. It's all for the best. I have the president convinced that there are no survivors here, and that a stiff wind could blow this plague across the U.S. in record time. Unfortunately, that means we'll have to burn this town to the ground. Well, that sounds like my ride now.
Let's get her into isolation right away. Get an idea. Watch the doorway.
Get her the antibodies straight away. Hold on, sweetie. You'll be all right. How long ago did you get bit?
I don't know, like 30 minutes or so.
Hang on.
Where's Jimmy?
He's in the waiting room. We're looking after him. Don't worry.
Command base, I'm 25 minutes from target.
Time to get out of here, son. We've done all we can for these people. The only thing we can do now is pray and hope for the best. Let's take her up.
Target acquisition.
Copy that, Blue Leader 1. Proceed as scheduled.
Oh, my God.
We gotta get out of here.
You got any ideas?
Yeah, matter of fact, I do.
Out front when I came in. Must be a circus out there by now.
Oh, great, great, great. You take care of that. I got a plan of my own.
Won't be long now. We'll have this whole ugly mess behind us. Damn shame, too. Damn shame. I feel so sorry for those poor bastards in that town. I'll tell you, I'd gladly trade places with them if it meant saving all those lives. Holy shit! Hey, help! Jesus! What? Oh, fuck!
Command base, this is
there's someone still alive in there.
What you got? Hey, man, there's a car
alive in there!
Are you rolling on this? Unbelievable. They just told us there's nobody else alive in there.
I'm Dr. Christine Edmonton. I'm the head of viral research for the Department of Defense. Call off the bombers. There are still people alive back there. You've been lied to. We've got the antidote, and with the Army's cooperation, we can make enough of it to save a good many of the lives still infected.
And there are as many who aren't sick, barricaded into their homes, as much in the dark about what's really been going on back there as you have been.
Mr. President, turn on your television, sir.
Call up the bomber now!
Target is in sight, acquiring target lock. Target lock acquired.
What the hell? Blue Leader 1, disengage target lock. Abort the mission and return to base. Director 712 has been canceled.
You did it! They're turning back! They're turning back!
Easy. Be careful, soldier. These are no ordinary snakes. Yes, sir. They want at least 10 of these things to help produce the anti-venom.
It's right there.
How you doing, Jimmy?
Okay.
Your mom's gonna be all right, I promise. You wanna see her? You can't stay long, but you can say hi. Come on.
Hi.
Hey. Hey.
How you feeling?
Better, I think.
You look a lot better.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks to my sister here.
Oh, no, not just me.
Well, we should have you out of here in a couple of days. Well, I got a pretty raucous group to check in on. I'll see you later.
Go.
So, I've been rethinking my career options. Any openings here at the hospital?
I thought you were going to save the world.
Where have you been? I just did.
We could talk about it over dinner at my place.
Sounds good.
Meeting could go long.
I'll bring my toothbrush.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is preparing to detonate the den of infected snakes this morning. A spokesman for the Defense Department Virology Research Center confirmed that all of the snakes infected with the virus have been accounted for. So, the Santa Mira Springs crisis appears to be over.